10.2 calculating area and perimeter of irregular shape. I can find area and perimeter of irregular shape.
All right, thanks, Juan. So the whole goal of this lesson was to find the area and the perimeter of irregular shapes. And there was really just one main idea, but there's quite a few notes here. First of all, when you have an irregular shape like number 1, you should always take that irregular shape and do what? Ahmed?
Break it apart.
Break it into smaller shapes, right? So break it into smaller shapes. So once you have it broken into smaller shapes, you can just use your formulas to calculate the area, or for the perimeter, you just add up all the outside sides. Yes, no? Okay. I will tell you right now that you are oftentimes going to be not given information like this. So imagine that that 8 is not there, which it wasn't when we did these notes, right? Because you're given this is 8, and because you know that this is a rectangle, would you be able to calculate that right side at 8 units? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You all can do that, right? This is probably not new stuff. So once you get all the dimensions, once you got the shape chunked or split into smaller shapes, you do your thing. For perimeter, you add up all the outsides. For area, we calculated the area of this guy right here using 2 by 2. We calculated the area of this guy right here using 8 by what, you guys? 8 by the big one. Hello? 8 by 4. Once we got the area of both shapes, are we done? No. What do you have to do? Hello? Come on. Your job is to pay attention up here. This video is not for me. So once we get the area of the small shape and the big shape, we add them together. I want everyone involved here. Come on, people. Number 2 is a very similar problem. Most of you got number 2 wrong, though. Does anybody want to explain why most of you got number 2 wrong? Harley? Yeah, most of you double counted this little section right here. So you did a great job of splitting it up into 2 rectangles, but if you split this top rectangle into a 13 by 2, yes, no? This bottom rectangle has to be split into a 2 by 7, right? Yes, no? A lot of you like double counted this little section right there. You cannot double count that section. So same idea, we're going to skip on to number 3, which was your idea when calculating the area of an irregular shape, break the shape into smaller shapes. Number 4, same idea again. Going to your graph paper. When you're given a shape on a piece of graph paper, or on a graph, the best strategy is to simply do what, everyone? Count. So the blue dots going around the outside of this shape would be when we counted the perimeter, and the red dots inside the shape would have been the area. You still could chunk, you could still use your formulas, but it's really a good idea just to count. And then same concept here with this little lake or irregular shape. You're going to count. My suggestion is to count the big ones first, so count all your big ones. Once you're done counting all the big ones, write it down. So let's say it was, oh jeepers, 48. Then you start combining. This and this are a half. So there's 1. LM over here. This and this are a half, so there's 2. This is almost a full, so I'll just count it as a full, so 3. This and this are a half, so 4, and so on and so forth. Add them all together. And then on a test, your answer may not coincide exactly with the given answer, so you just go with the closest one, right? Questions?